Test, test, test. This is my first live, so hopefully this goes well. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the Twitter for Pepe 2.0 on the Twitter space that they have currently. It starts at 8, from my understanding, I believe, or 11 p.m. EST. So let's go ahead and wait for that. Still got a few more minutes to go, and yeah, so hopefully this turns out good. Let me go ahead and check out on the phone. Hopefully the fan's not too loud. Alright, so it turns out fan is pretty loud, so just turn it off. So let's go ahead and wait for this. Should be starting any minute. Okay, so we have about 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's see. Okay, now let's see, where is it at? Okay, so a few minutes late. Hope everybody's on their Telegram as well. So we're gonna currently just sit right here and wait for a couple more minutes, see what's going on. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and switch over to the charts. I'm not gonna do too much TA right now at the moment. Let's go ahead and see what goes on today's chat on the space, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the charts. Not surprising with what is going on currently right now. There's definitely some areas that we could go ahead and work on, and we'll go ahead and talk about that right now. Let's just go ahead and see what goes on the chat for today. Yeah, so I'm on Telegram right now as well too, so just waiting. So wow, so a whale's actually just holding about 148,000, just bought $4,000 right now, worth about almost 5 grand, literally just now, 30 seconds ago. So Dev is a little late to the Twitter space. Okay, so it's starting right now. So I guess it went live. So I guess we're a little late. Let's see. Okay, so we're live now. Start listening.
What is going on, guys? We appreciate everybody tuning in to the Pepe 2.0 Spaces, your second chance at Pepe. Let's get it. We hope everybody's having a great Friday. We'll wait like probably 30 more seconds, get some more people to come in. You guys go retweet the link. Let's get more people up in here. Let's go, Pepe 2.0.
Right, so it seems like we're live, just waiting right now. So we're good. If you guys are not on the Twitter space, go ahead and head over to Pepe2Coin ETH. And then just go ahead and join from there directly if you like, or just go ahead and join directly from the channel. Definitely will be posting a lot of content. If it's not every day, probably weekly. I'm not ignoring anybody, just letting everybody know I'm on the Telegram right now on Pepe, so just making sure everything's good. Right now we're just waiting.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I feel like that's enough time. Everybody's kind of tuning in. We got close to 500 listeners. More looks like they're joining in. We're 5 minutes after the timer, so let's go ahead and get started. Pepe 2.0, man. Let's recap. Let's start from the start. How all this began. Whew. So everybody knows Pepe. Pepe started off a couple months back, right, and really led the market into a bull run, something that was necessary for the meme space, and really brought a lot of life back into the space. And as time went on, talking more current this month, a couple weeks ago, the space has been, as many would say, dry, right? No volume. A lot of meme coins not really popping off. The space needed something, right? And so my friend, he was an early investor in Pepe, and unfortunately, he was blacklisted, right? That's kind of how all this started. He was blacklisted from Pepe, and he mentioned Pepe to me, and I said, okay, I'll check it out, right? And I ended up getting into Pepe 2 days later after he mentioned it, and it's pumping, it's doing its thing, it's making history, and come to find out, my friend couldn't even sell one token, unfortunately, right? But that's fine. It is what it is. It happened. Pepe 2.0 was born, decentralized, no one blacklisted, fair game. That's what it stands for. And not only that, the market ideally needed another Pepe. Everybody was wondering, when's the next Pepe? When's the next Pepe? When is there something that's going to ignite this meme space? When is something that's going to empower, communities and bring people together to believe again? Because that's what crypto is about. And what
Welcome
better
everyone.
token than Pepe 2.0, which it's doing that. You guys look around, look at all the excitement that's happening again within just 3 days. This token is only 3 days old. Look at it. You guys can go check the chart. It only launched 3 days ago. And we'll get into the accomplishments that have happened and all the great things that Pepe 2.0 has already accomplished. And we'll dive into what's to come with Pepe 2.0 and what's going to continue to happen, right? So Pepe 2.0 is igniting the meme space. And you guys are wondering, man, what's going on? What is Pepe 2.0 at? I want to know more about it. Maybe I'm new. Maybe I'm a current holder. Maybe I'm someone who, maybe bought in early, sold, and is looking to re-enter. Whatever it is, well, I want to let you guys know Pepe 2.0 is your second chance at Pepe, right? So let's dive in. Pepe 2.0, we're currently sitting at about 17, $18 million market cap. We're really consolidating at this market cap, which is a good thing. Consolidation is a great thing. And we can talk about more about consolidation and crypto in a little bit. But let's continue, right? So we're sitting at $17 million market cap with an all-time high of 55 million, all within less than 48 hours. 48 hours. This was a
Super
stealth
insane.
launch, no pre-sale, right? And we're currently sitting, just refresh the page here. We're currently sitting with 9,786 wonderful Pepe 2.0 diamond-handed holders. So
We're gonna go ahead
we're
and do
growing
some TA later on. Let's just go ahead
substantially.
and check out
Now
the
that
Twitter space
Etherscan
together. Comment
refreshed
down
it
below.
today, yesterday
Let's get
we had a
active.
growth of 7% in our holders. That's a huge growth. We're constantly growing in holders, and that's one of the most important things you want to look at when investing, especially in these higher market cap tokens. You want to see if holder count is increasing, exposure is increasing, and yeah, there might be dips like we're currently on, but that's completely normal. That's completely normal. It's part of crypto. You guys go ask, let's take it way back to the OG Bitcoin, right? Everybody talks about Bitcoin because Bitcoin was the leader. It's our father. It's the one who started crypto, right? Remember when it hit 20,000 back in what was it, like 2016 or something like that, right? And then it went from 20,000 to 3K. Everybody's all Bitcoin's done. This is it. Crypto's dead. Then what? From 3,000 it started rallying, right? More exposure went. It went to 5,000, went to 8,000, went to 10,000. It went to 20,000. People were losing their mind. Oh my God, is it going to break all time high? And yes, it did. It went all the way to about what, 66, 68,000, something like that, right? And trust me, crypto is here to stay. There's a lot of bullish things coming up this week for the crypto market. Crypto is one of those things that's just amazing, and it's only growing. You guys go look at, different arenas. There's in Los Angeles in the United States, there was, the Staples Center, big arena, well
Yeah,
known. Now it's
crypto.com.
the
That's crazy.
crypto.com,
Crypto adoption is definitely
there's
coming.
there's just so many things. You guys look at UFC fights, you guys see
Yeah,
crypto being promoted,
100%.
right? So
It's
I'm just gonna
crazy.
backtrack now. Just I kind of get into the crypto things a little bit, but going back to Pepe 2.0, right? So we've had so much accomplishment. It's all really in
This is
three
a
days.
strong area of
Let's
support
take a
right
step
here.
back.
So
Three
far, we've been
days, and this
touching
has
this a
been going
lot.
on.
So I think
Wow,
I don't think we're gonna go
that
any
is
lower in
something to
this, but let's go
clap
ahead and see
about,
where
to
things go.
celebrate about, and to definitely look forward what's to come, right? So let me dive in, talk about what's coming next week and things like that. So
Oh,
Pepe 2.0 is now diving into a major ad campaign, right? When I say that, we're talking about ads everywhere. When you open up Etherscan, you're going to see Pepe 2.0 ads. When you open up Dex Screener, you're going to see Pepe 2.0 ads. When you open different crypto platforms, you're going to see Pepe 2.0 ads, right? So big, huge ad campaign going out throughout the crypto
I can
space.
see if they're live right
We
now.
have people talking to us, getting news articles and different articles that should be being dropped, early next week as well. We're talking about Yahoo Finance. We're talking about, those different articles and crypto related, finance related. So more exposure to come as well with Pepe 2.0, right? And personally, throughout these dips, I know I'm buying. I believe in the project. I guess I'm on the team, right? I'm buying these dips because I believe not only in ourselves, but also in this community, right? The team is personally buying with their own funds, things like that, right? So those are things that we see in a positive way, a lot of exposure to go and come because again, as we grow our holders, we grow those different things. it's happening, right? I know people have been asking, hey, when can I see that logo on the Trust wallet? That's coming, right? I believe it can happen once we get closer to the 10,000 holder count, which we're already there. So we're in discussions. I know people have been asking, I want that logo on the Trust wallet. I want to see the logo here and there. We're looking to get that as well. Yesterday, we had our Ether scanned logo and socials updated. You go on Dex View, we have our logo, socials updated. Dex Tools, social, that's been updated, right? And then also looking for next week, we're going to be on Dex Tools trending every single day. We ain't going anywhere. Pepe 2.0 isn't going anywhere, right? You might look at the chart, and I know sometimes early crypto investors, people who are unsure about charts, unsure about how things work in the crypto space. There's people who take profit, the rotation of wealth, people selling tokens, other people taking, their positions. That's all normal, right? But you can look at the chart. Man, we're sitting at 15 mil. We're sitting at 15 mil. You guys go show me another project that launched within 48 hours. It happens, right? I'm not trying to say it doesn't, but it's very rare. And we continue to build, and we're going to continue to go, right? So really just take a deep breath. If you bought at a higher market cap, just take a deep breath. Know that the team is getting the marketing campaign going this week. We have a lot of nice things coming.
Probably
Last
like the
spaces I
most bullish
mentioned, we have
project I've been in like a
a
while.
we've
Like
been having a
it's pretty
call
exciting,
with a
honestly.
top
Being
tier
able to do
exchange.
this,
By that I mean top five. It's looking,
nice.
I can't really disclose much, but it's looking good. It's looking really good for Pepe 2.0. It really is. There's some processing that needs to happen, things to get finalized, and really it's looking really good, right? So next thing, I know I mentioned a couple of times before about the NFTs. There's more info to come about NFTs. We have NFTs dropping, and with those NFTs, there's going to be massive giveaways. We're going to be giving out a lot of money back to our community that's been doing a lot of hard work, a lot of shilling and spreading of the word. We want to give back to our community, so there's going to be a lot of giveaways coming up this week, along with those NFTs. More info to come on those. I know there's probably some questions on that. We're still finalizing that, so not too much exact info. I don't want to put something out and then I start getting quoted and they're like, oh, he said this, right? So just just keep your eyes peeled. More info to come out about the NFTs, but trust me, there's going to be a lot of giveaways with that, right? Right now, we currently do have a meme contest going on. You haven't checked it out. You're a good meme creator, good artist. You guys go participate. You're able to win some money. We're choosing winners daily, right? So that's we're trying to do our best to reward those that are being engaged as well, right? Now, man, I really, I know I talked about it in the first time about buybacks and this and that, but we have to support the chart. We really do. So we've been doing some buybacks. I know I said, the bit lord, he inspired. He's like, no, not buybacks are for whatever.
Um,
We have been doing buybacks. And over the course of tonight, we've already done a 5 ETH buyback during this dip, and we're going to continue to do
welcome,
another
welcome.
over $30,000 in buybacks alone tonight, just to
Hopefully
support
we
the
get a nice
chart,
little pump.
continue to keep the positivity going, and
Ooh, we
keep a
are getting a little
bullish
pump.
chart, right? So let's continue to do the right things.
See, this is in a
We
minute.
need to stay positive as a community, which we're seeing it. This community is killing it. We're constantly trending on Twitter. You guys go look. We're constantly trending on Twitter, which is phenomenal, meaning we're getting the word out there. We're using the hashtags
Let's
and
go.
really getting out there.
Hopefully we can
So
pump off
a
this.
lot of great things happening for Pepe 2.0. If you ask me, man, that's great. That's great stuff, right?
100%.
It really
Let's
is.
go.
Um, and really, there's so much more to happen. So much more to happen. Again, take a step back. We went to 55 mil in 2 days.
Yeah,
right?
it's
There has
insane.
to be a correction. There is no
Super
straight
insane.
line to 100 mil. There is no straight line to 2, 300, 500, whatever the market cap is. There is no straight line,
Yeah,
right?
apparently
There's
Pepe
always that
did something
exchange of
similar.
wealth. People selling some
Let's look
tokens,
at the Pepe chart.
people getting in, So I know there's some questions, some people wanting to speak. So Eric, I see that you've had your hand up for a while. Before I continue talking, let me just kind of hear how's everyone doing. Eric, how you doing, my man?
Hey, what's going on, brother? Everything good?
Doing well, man. It's Friday.
Yeah, so when
Pepe
Pepe
2.0
Punt
is doing
launched,
well.
the
The
original one,
community's
it
killing
dumped
it. I
about
couldn't ask for
80%
anything better. I'm
and then
healthy. My
pumped.
family is
So
doing
we
what
do
they
something
can
very similar.
health wise. We're at it daily, man. How are you, Eric?
Hey, I'm doing phenomenal, man. And shout out to you, man, because the crypto community needs ethical developers for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not have any idea about this, but after Pepe, there were so many scams and rug pulls, and
100%. I got scammed on a
a big part
few.
of the community has been affected
Welcome everyone.
emotionally, financially, psychologically. And just seeing, a developer such as yourself, focused and really doing excellent work for the DeFi space.
Yeah, facts.
You have no idea how much that means and how that's going to revitalize the space. I love the narrative. I love the branding. I love this really is the next Pepe because, as you know, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
think so
about you,
too.
but I don't know a lot of people that became millionaires with Pepe. Most of them faded it. And with that fading came,
This is the original
desperation and
Pepe
going
chart right here.
into, bad choices and a lot of
So,
bad actors in the
so we
space,
saw it
as
pump
many
and
of
then
you
we saw
guys
it
know
dump
here.
over
So
90%. So,
obviously,
I think
like
we're
you were
still very
saying, there is
bullish
no such
even
thing
with
as God candles
little
all the
dump.
time, unless it's a honeypot, but you can't sell, so that sucks anyways. But the chart looks like Pepe. The chart looks like so many huge projects, even Bitcoin. I mean, all coins had corrections, and I remember so many plays where I had that feeling like, oh man, this narrative is fire. This really resonates because out of the thousands of Pepe coins, this one happened to be the one that already hit in 3 days, 50 million market cap. And let's just round it up, guys. We're already at 10,000 holders. Come on, who are we fooling ourselves? I mean, 97, 98. We're at 10,000 holders in 3 days. I mean, look at the spaces
We'll
right now.
probably
We got
hit
just
10,000 by
around
tonight. That'd
2,000
be pretty
people live.
insane.
This is a 3-4 day old project, guys.
Yeah, that's
So,
really insane. That's what a
if
lot
you
of people don't
faded
realize.
Pepe, let me tell you
Look at that.
something.
We're already pumping.
Either you faded or you paper handed on that dip. Just don't do the same mistake. And the community here is fire, so don't take that for granted. I mean, the people here, they have a lot of faith in everything that is happening right now. And I see this actually flipping Pepe. I love the narrative. And it's not just, oh, what about the next Pepe 3.0 or 4.0 or 5.0 or 15.0? Well, I see Pepe 2.0 as the pioneer in this branding of the 2.0s. And as you guys know, there's a reason why Apple, right, is dominant, because even though Microsoft, kind of took over the market share as well, everybody knows who was the one who started the personal computer. And I think that the 2.0, the fact that you started this and the fact that everybody knows it's the frogs who are dominating now. I'm sorry. Yeah, hey, I love SHIB. I hold a couple of SHIB, SHIB. I sold my Doge. I don't like Doge, but I hold a couple of SHIB. But we know what the narrative is. What started the meme coin season and all of this run up was the frogs, was Pepe. So, Pepe is also primed to run. I mean, you got a lot of smart money in there. And, we say it kindly. Regardless, Pepe running is going to help Pepe 2.0. And the consistency that I'm seeing here, I see this going to
I agree with
100,000
that.
holders.
Pepe
And
pumps.
I'm
I
not
think
going
we'll
to be
pump
that
even
guy
higher
to
as well.
just, keyword, guys, is patience. If you think that there is a thing called get rich quick, there is no such thing, right?
There is,
The
but there
money
isn't.
always transfers, wealth always
100%.
transfers from the
Whoever
impatient to
wins,
the
someone
patient
loses.
hands.
The vice
Now,
versa.
obviously, you have to know and you have to have a conviction that the coin that you're holding is the coin that is obviously going to be a success, right? Or else, if you have patience in a bad coin, well, you'll be using patience the wrong way. But we already all know here. That's why we have close to 2,000 people listening here live on the spaces. We already know where this is going. And as long as you're patient and you know how to sow, even if you bought the top at 50 million, guess what? We're not going to stop at 50 million. We're going to go to 100, 250, 500, 1 billion, 2 billion. We're going to flip Pepe. We're going to flip the dogs. We're going to flip Shiba Inu. And shout out to you, Dev. And by the way, I got a little carried away with the shilling on the Telegram group. If somebody can DM me, follow and DM me, I'm banned because of the Rosebot, the flood control. I was sending too many Twitter posts about Pepe too, and I got banned. So somebody can reach out to me. My name on Telegram is just Savvy Lions. So somebody can unban me so I can get back to work and chilling with you beautiful people. But thanks for the opportunity of talking here. And I wish every single one of you guys life-changing opportunities and gains, and that this project does wonders for you. And it's all about the community. We can take the decision. We decide. The people decide. That's what decentralization means. It means we, the people, while the government and the centralized authorities are trying to take away power and
Centralized
control.
banks, yep.
We, the people, means decentralization, and we can decide what goes up and what goes down.
This is the way to
So as long
fight
as
back,
we're consistent, we are going to see billions of market cap. And maybe you have a limited financial thermostat, and for some reason you might be sabotaging yourself financially every time you happen to sell the dips, and you sell really good projects. But hey, have faith and believe in yourself. Yes, you do deserve life-changing money. You do deserve that life that you always wanted, and crypto is a vehicle for that. So don't sabotage yourself. Just
Gotta
listen to the
believe it
dev.
and achieve
you
it.
just said we're getting to a tier 1 exchange soon. They're investing the marketing funds very appropriately and very diligently. So I'm here to hold. If somebody can reach out to me, DM, reach out to one of the devs, unban me because the Rose bot kind of unbanned me from the extra amount of shilling. Please help me out, guys, at Savvy Lions, and then I'll just keep shelling Pepe to Twitter posts and helping each and every one of you guys out. But guys, pat on the back. Round of applause. Everybody, emojis, round of applause for each and every one of you guys, because you guys are just so early, and we're going to be breaking records. We have faith in you, Dev. Don't let us down. We know
Longest community so far that I've been in, since
you will not
the
let
last
us down,
bull run.
But
pretty
man,
exciting.
You are going to legend status, my friend. You're going to make it in the history books, and the whole world will know Pepe 2.0 is not just a fad, it's not just a trend. It's actually a whole new game of innovation, and the 2.0 of memes, and the OG, the same way that Frog Pepe was the OG. Not only Pepe is the OG, not only were the improved Pepe, but we are the OGs in the 2.0. There is no 3.0, 4.0. 2.0 means upgraded, better. There is no need. And that's it. This is final. This is God status. This is the algos written in the Matrix, baby. Much love, guys. Have a good week. And I'm going to let someone else speak. But God bless
Space
you
is
all.
pretty
Brothers.
packed. Over 2,000 people listening. That's pretty insane. 1.9.
Eric, I appreciate it, man. You fired me. You fired me up with your words, man. We'll take care of you getting unbanned in that TG. I'm sorry, Rose. That Rose, man. I'm gonna have a talk with Rose. Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing banning our boy Eric?
You're gonna have to punish him.
No, man. I honestly, I couldn't agree with you more. Right? This rich overnight stuff, it doesn't happen, right? It can in crypto, right? It really can, but it's during moments like this when there's some adversity, moments to hold, and things like that. That's when it's like, yo, am I gonna weather the storm, or am I gonna get shaken out, right? And when you see the things that we're doing our best to make sure we're marketing and getting the word out there like a true company, right? Ideally, if we treat this as we are, like a company, right? Let's take Apple. Eric talked about Apple. If Apple wanted to sell
the
iPhone, right? Nobody knows what the iPhone was when it first came out, right?
I agree with you. July.
But the way they
July is usually the
innovative.
time a lot of these altcoins pump. If you go back to history, I'll pull up a chart right now.
You can use the internet. It can do this. It has, at the time, 3-megapixel camera or whatever was amazing. It's about marketing it. Now people are like, wow, I want that. And so what Pepe 2.0 is doing is making sure we're going in and getting that exposure, and the ad and campaign will be going, the articles, all the different things getting listed on these exchanges. It's just more exposure, right? And just to kind of tie in a little bit more, Eric, you're right. It's these moments about holding. The famous Warren Buffett. If you guys don't know who Warren Buffett is, he's one of the richest men in the world. You guys can Google him, right? He got rich off of trading stocks. He's worth $111 billion to his name. I Googled it right now to make sure I get that number right. He has $111 billion to his name. That's his net worth, right? And one of his favorite, his famous quotes, and I'm sure a lot of people know it. A lot of people use it in the stock market.
I agree with you. So check this out.
But
this
you can use it just as here because this
Bitcoin.
is trading, right? Is be fearful when others are greedy.
Yep.
And greedy when others are fearful.
100%.
Right? Let that resonate to you. What that correlates, if you don't quite understand this quickly, is when charts kind of go down, it's a buying opportunity, right? It's a buying opportunity. So,
brother, and sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
man,
no, go ahead.
10,000 holders in 3 days. Pepe didn't even do that. And what do we mean with 2.0? It's simply put. Look at it this way. I had a friend, he got blacklisted on Pepe. And he couldn't sell his coins and many other things, man. People didn't have the opportunity like it was. The narrative really is absolutely true. Who saw Pepe launch? What was it, on the Sunday, on the weekend? I mean, I was probably
like on a Saturday or something like that
with my family and my 3-year-old baby.
I saw that shit. Wish I would have bought some. Waiting for the dip.
All the listings came through.
It's the reason why I jumped in on this one. I was like, you know what? I'm jumping in.
When people are fearful, and fearful when people are greedy, because the reason why the 95% fail is because they don't know how to follow their hearts.
Welcome.
Don't listen to influencers. I didn't make a decision to decide,
don't listen to
what, I'm going to get a Pepe 2.0 because such and such talked about it.
I have really good content on my channel if you guys are new, by the way.
The majority of the markets look at the clout, and that's a positive indicator. But I basically looked at the narrative. It's solid. I looked at where the market's at, and a lot of people got rugged. A lot of people got scammed. A lot of people got blacklisted. A lot of people lost that chance to be Pepe.
I'll go over some charts right now. Very bullish about what you just said about July, but I want everybody to listen to this. I don't want to be interrupting, but we'll go over it right now.
Coins and symbols, nothing has a stronger narrative than Pepe 2.0. And the more Pepe rises, the more we're going to rise. And guess what? It's going to rise. And the reason why people fail is they let their emotions, and people, this space is filled with bad actors and other developers that are creating
a lot of
lies and deception.
I got scammed on a few tokens.
Straight up lies. The amount of FUD that I saw in Pepe 2.0, straight up lying, saying, oh, the devs are selling or this and that. It has no foundation. And what are they doing is they're trying to take away the liquidity and the holders, so then they can take those people so they can scam them, because scammers like making money. That's why there's so much
so
fun.
They could buy the dip too.
Wisdom is when someone or a multiple amount of people say something, you have to have wisdom and look at both sides of the story and validate it. Oh, you're saying that? Okay, show me the proof. And no proof has been shown to validate any of this FUD. And remember, end of the day, even the Pepe holders might be, talking down on us and everything. But remember, you can talk shit about me,
man.
But hey,
I think
brother,
the contract's renounced,
but about me.
We'll look into it right now.
Because you're doing free marketing, baby. So we don't care. So don't be that guy that just because you see the FUD, oh my God, it's already at a hard market cap, I'm going to get a 200,000 or 1 million market cap. That's not an indicator.
Crypto, you're right. This thing could literally go down to zero by tomorrow.
You have any idea
really doubt it, but
it's
possible. We got to be realistic.
1 million, 2 million,
but I doubt
and
it.
they're all rug pulls and they're all scams. The indicator is you have to follow the trend. You have to look at the narrative. You have to look at the amount of holders. That's one of the most solid indicators. And guess what? This project is even better than Pepe. You know why? Because there's a 1%
community. I would say the community for sure.
That's actually good, as long as the developer is using it wisely, right, to increase the exposure. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're doing buybacks, guys. You know what a buyback is they're buying up part of the wallet, and they're sending it to a
Agree,
dead
man.
wallet. We're
I
reducing
agree.
the
This is one
circulating
of the biggest
supply.
bags I added in a
They have
while
incredible plans.
during this bear
and
market,
I'm just
you
an
know?
investor. I'm just a
So
holder.
we'll see how it
and I
goes. Hopefully it
decided
goes
to
good.
hold this out of all the other projects out there because I believe in it, period. I decided to trust the dev, and that's why it's even better. They have 1% on each buy and sell. Even the FUD and the negativity and the whales and the idiots that are cheating this project, guess what? They're giving more marketing funds. They're giving more resources, so then we can keep scaling and growing. So this can be,
Yep, no
I'm
risk,
not
no
going to say
reward,
this
man.
can be.
It's like any
I
business,
believe
right?
this will be a
Gotta risk it to
multi-billion-dollar
get the
project. And if you
biscuit.
don't have confidence or you don't believe in yourself, guess what?
Yep.
I believe in you. I believe in me, and I believe that we're all going to make life-changing money. I'm just going to say that. Have a great weekend, guys. I'm going to let you guys, everyone else speak, the devs speak. Hey, man, shout out to you, man. Congratulations.
Looks like
on
we're
what
having
you're
a
doing,
slight
brother.
little
It's really
pump
amazing.
for sure.
Thank you, Eric. And you actually
Yeah,
sparked my
slightly
mind
pumping.
with something just to
Let's go.
mention again. I mentioned at each spaces, with those buybacks, we're taking those tokens.
It's
and
pretty
I know
good.
some
A lot
of
of
the
people are buying.
concern on the very first spaces we had on launch was, the LP is kind of low. Well, we've been adding to LP. Out of the marketing funds, we've already added close to about 30 between 30 and 40 ETH off the top of my head has been added to the LP to make that stronger, especially on these dips where it counts even more. So those things are happening, right? So I appreciate you, Eric. I see beast mode here, man. You're gonna get unmuted.
I think if Pepe, the original one, pumps, I low-key think we were
How are
going to
you, my
pump as
man?
well.
Beast
So
mode.
let's see how things go.
Hey, man. Going good. Thanks for bringing me up.
I called
I just
this
wanted to
dump on
say,
Pepe.
man, I've been watching since the
Right
very
here.
start. I got in
Called it
around
right here.
400K.
Dumped. I
Made
called
some
this
good
pump as
bags on
well.
Bobo, and I was waiting for something else just like that. So I'd missed Pepe originally. And then when I seen this, bro, I was
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
up pretty-
Exchanges
I
make
think it was
money
pretty
off
late when it launched
you
for
trading.
my
That's the
time,
way they
and I
make
seen
money.
it, and then I was like, man, I gotta buy this. So I bought in, and then I remember being in the space the first night, just listening to you guys talk, bro, and it was about 2.53 mil, and I was just about to pass out. Then I woke up the next morning, and it was like 9 million or something, and I couldn't believe it, bro. And the community, like I've been in crypto for
I
a
would have
while
bought it
now,
at
and
9 mil.
especially
I
in the
saw it, but
DeFi
I was like,
space, I've
nah,
been
it's
in a
gonna
lot of
dump, and it just kept
meme
on going
coins that
higher.
have popped off, but you do not see a chat like this, man, or like a community like this. Like the amount of tweets we've had, we're trending organically at all times is just insane, and the people that are supporting, like Stecky, Yourpop, Crypto Wolfie, all that, man, it's just major. And I just wanted to have a huge shout out to you and the team, man, because you guys are just killing it.
I agree.
Beast mode, I appreciate
definitely
it,
got to
man.
take profits.
Yeah, man.
100%.
And Bobo, I remember
But I think
Bobo.
this is a little too early,
Bro,
in my
and
opinion.
guess what? Pepe started, when it first ran off, it started these other memes, right? It gave life to the space. So that was amazing that, you didn't benefit from Pepe. I almost said Popo. You didn't benefit
Hey, that's
from
gonna be the new
Pepe,
coin.
but you
Watch,
benefited
Popo's
from
gonna be the new
Bobo,
coin,
right? And Pepe was able to do that to the space and, bring some life into it. And it's going all over again, right? Pepe 2.0 bringing life again to the space. So people are not,
Bro,
whether
put it
they're
this way: this is my
invested to
first time
Pepe
ever doing
2.0
a live
or now
ever,
something else that's
and it's
running.
because I'm very
We are
bullish on the
benefiting
news that is
other
going on.
people.
So
We
we're
are
gonna keep up
changing
with
other
daily
people's
content.
lives to the positive because of the impact that we're making in this space, the life that we're bringing back in this space. And again, I know I say it all the time. I sound like a broken record, but that is what it's about, man. It's the more this space unites and there's, these tokens popping off and more capital coming in, that's how we maintain, the degenning. That's how we maintain the tokens and the space, really. Slingshot,
Realistically,
I see you
a
wanted to speak. You're
token
also
usually
unmuted, my
dumps
man.
after like a
Okay,
week
yeah,
or
I'm
2
about to
weeks.
speak here in a
Ah,
second. I'm just
fuck, it's
taking care of
Mike.
some things, but I'll pop in here in a second, guys. I love you guys. Let's go.
I appreciate it,
Colt
Slingshot. I
Dow.
remember you from the first space. You were
Is that a
going off.
crypto?
You ignited the space. So I'm sure you're going to bring
Colt
some
Dow, I
energy,
remember
man.
that.
I appreciate that. And really, guys, whenever you take a look at different tokens, right? You always want to look at the community. You want to look at, okay, what's the team doing? I tweeted earlier today, or we had said, go touch some grass, right? It's Friday. Go touch some grass. And ideally, what I'm trying to say is sometimes we get caught up in crypto. we get caught
Felt
up
down might
in
be a buying
chart
opportunity too.
staring.
I'm gonna
And
keep this in my
you know,
watch
I
list.
personally, this is it. Like, this is my life. This is what I do, right? I DJ, and I look at different projects and things like that, right? And sometimes we neglect our families, we neglect those. And especially if you launch a project, you know, you're putting in hours. I can tell you right now, every single person on the team has either gotten a total of like eight hours of sleep in the last 3 days. We're talking about maybe 2 or 3 hours a day to maintain this project as best as possible for you guys, so you guys are able to go touch some grass, right? Yeah, come in, retweet, you know, shill, whatever it is, but we're doing our best to maintain the responsibility as leaders of this token to make sure that you guys don't have to worry about it. And you know, these dips, it's normal. You know, you look at our chart, it's bullish. It's bullish as fuck. I've seen charts go down and go up 3, 4, 5 times as harder, right? And especially at these market caps, you know, they start flying hard. And with the things that we have planned, the exposure to come, and you know, the listings to come, things like that, I can't really put too much out there, right? But we know, and we expect a lot more from Pepe 2.0, and we're just very grateful for the community that's been building. All the support really is one of those things that goes two ways, and we really appreciate that,
Hey,
you
what
know.
other tokens are you guys looking at? Comment down below. I
Brother,
definitely want to check
real
them out.
quick, I'm seeing some really amazing influencers that are here live with us. One of them, I believe he's a YouTuber, and he's been doing some coverage on Pepe 2.0 on YouTube. His name is Henoch, man. If he's available to speak, I don't even know if he can, but yeah, try to bring him up. Yeah, his name is Henoch. He's here with the blue ticker symbol.
Oh, that boy Enoch, he was in the spaces. I believe our second one. Yeah, man. If you know, sometimes people join in. They're either at work, they're either with the family or whatever it is. Sometimes, oh, he can't speak. Here, I'm gonna unmute you, Enoch. But you know, that's amazing that you can speak. Sometimes I know. Sometimes I join some spaces. I have an AirPod in the ear, and I'm at dinner, and you know, my family's mad at me or whatever. So Enoch, man, if you're able to speak, that'd be awesome. Appreciate it.
Happy to be here, and thank you all for being with us. We will never take for granted what it's like being on this side of the microphone, and you know, we just appreciate it. This community is so strong, and so for me, it's really simple. As a token holder,
Luna Classic, right?
as an avid 2.0, man, I'm always on the hunt for the strongest communities because for me, historically, it's always been the greatest indicator for strength in a project. Great people, great project. It's really simple calculus for me. So yeah, you better believe I'm, you know, using all my resources and then some to get the word out. I've spent, you know, some time in this space, building a brand and a platform, and so yeah, I'm leveraging TikTok, 250,000 followers there, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, deploying resources. Got the team working on content, fresh content, new content, street interviews, of course. Holding spaces, my favorite piece
Luna
of content,
Classic.
live
That's still banging.
conversations with my boy Stecky and Your Pop, the guys who introduced me to 2.0. And at first I faded, not gonna lie. Missed out on you guys wouldn't believe the market cap that, you know, these guys brought it to me on. But I was like, you know, whatever, we'll see.
And I just
And
thought it was a ticker
man,
symbol.
did
That's
we
why
see. And so
I
I
put
bought the
LUNC
top.
and this one
I
popped
actually
out.
ended up buying the top
Is this one
on that
it?
particular day. But like one rule that I learned in crypto,
No, this is not
I've
it.
been in this long enough. When you find the right project, and they're few and far between, but when you find the right one, yesterday's top is tomorrow's floor, right? It's a principle that you may or may not have heard, you know, quite put like that. There's not a lot of people actually talking about that in the Twitterverse, but it's a real thing, especially for those who have some experience. And by the way, experience just means you got rugged, honey potted, you've taken a lot of L's and bruises, and then you've seen other people just crush. So for me, the calculus is really simple. It's the community. And when you have 10,000 holders in a matter of days, like I know for me, I made my first Pepe, like original Pepe. We got, you know, and I love what you do here, Dev. Always giving that community some love. You know, those guys gave us the blueprint, kicked off meme season. But that was a
Damn,
different
bro.
time. That we didn't have a $30,000 Bitcoin.
Was this with
We
the
didn't
whole
have
entire dump?
BlackRock, Fidelity, Charles Schwab expressing interest in our
I thought it was
space,
Terra Luna.
right? And so there are just some
Didn't know it
things
was
that we have
Luna
now
Classic,
that are
or
going to
is
put us
this-
way further, way faster, and
Is
pent
this
up demand.
glitching?
Right, that was another part of the
It's
calculus for me.
crazy.
So those guys did a great job of getting the word out about Pepe, right? I made my first Pepe OG video, day 4. And I bought the top on that particular day at that time. Caught an 81x after that, after all the fun and
Damn, that's
negativity back then.
crazy.
So when I see 2.0, it's and Dev always talks about this is our second
That's
chance.
crazy.
This is our next
I wish I would've
opportunity.
shorted that.
It's a no-brainer. And because so many
I heard this was
people
popping though.
have an affinity and exposure to the name brand, like it when you hear the word Pepe 2.0, 10,000 holders in a
Man,
matter
this
of
chart's
days,
crazy.
tens of millions of dollars.
Oh, you
in
did short?
volume.
That's
So a lot of you
crazy.
do.
How'd you find
So,
out?
I don't know if you understand, like, for us, like what we look for, like those of us who've been doing this for a little bit, like we look for token holders.
Damn, that's
with speed
insane,
and
man.
volume, regardless of what.
Definitely got to
got
connect.
Right, buys or
Definitely got
sells.
to connect on
Because
Twitter or Telegram.
We know
Start an alpha, man.
what the major exchanges are looking for, right?
Crypto's really
Speed
high.
and token
No,
holder.
I agree with you.
And
Yep.
volume. And so when major exchanges are beginning to
I've
buy
probably
the
taken a
token,
lot more L's
when
and
major
W's in
exchanges
the
are,
last couple months, to
initiating
be honest.
Conversation, then the operative
I'm
word
hoping
is
this one's gonna be a
initiating
W.
conversation. It's a no-brainer.
With Pepe 2.0.
So yeah, of course, YouTube videos. It's nothing to do that. Content on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Using my phone book. Talking to friends, family, neighbors, talking to the hotel guy, right? Like at the front, at the counter. We shill Pepe. This is what we do, and I just love the community. I love what you guys have done as a dev team.
Looks like we're almost doing a
upside is
reversal.
insane.
Hopefully this closes good and we can see this probably
Yeah,
pump
and so that's my opinion. Not financial advice. Never here to tell anyone
tonight,
to buy, sell, or
tomorrow,
hold.
or over the weekend.
I just love being right. I love being right. I love putting my
I'll
name
give
and
you
my
a quick little
reputation
TA after
on
this.
the line as a stakeholder, and then getting vindicated later. Like I love that. I live for that, and so I'm excited. It's a no-brainer for me, and I'm going to use the best of my resources. And no, maybe you don't have hundreds of thousands of followers. Maybe you don't have investors in your phone book. But you know what? Like you've got a neighbor, and crypto's been taking a lot of L's over the last year and a half. And now the market, in my opinion, is completely turning around. Pepe 2.0 is kicking things off, and we're in prime position to literally become the stories that brought you into crypto. Like, do you remember those stories? Do you remember, I remember Saturday Night Live. I remember that Doge run-up, and I said to myself, there is no way on earth I am about to buy some Doge. I know. I'm going to get into the Doge killer, right? Found myself watching some Your Pop YouTube videos 2 years ago. Became a passive investor on the side. Then eventually found myself creating content after a string of wins in the bull. So yeah, it's your turn. There are people here right now, your family, your vehicle, your home.
Damn, it's insane.
Debts, those freaking debt collectors, your life is about to change. And it's unfortunate for some of you listening because your life changed. There's 2 doors that were open in front of you. One door led you to your dreams. That first door led you to where you've been wanting to go. And it had Pepe 2.0's name written all over it, right? Actually, you know what? The first time it had Pepe's name on it. You faded that too.
Yeah, I
You
faded
that
on
one too.
Pepe.
Then the second door opened
Swear
up.
I did. I
Pepe
saw it the
2.0.
day it launched, and I was like, nah, this shit's gonna dump or it's
You
gonna be a
faded.
rug
Were you
pull.
paper-handed?
Saw
And
it, just
This
pump.
takes guts, fortitude.
Low-key regret it.
Right?
This is the
Takes
reason why I kind of aped
ice
into this
water in your
one.
veins. Because my man was right. You don't ever get rich quick. You build wealth slowly. That's how
Yep.
this works. Tremendous amount of risk and upside.
Everything's a
involved.
risk,
And
though.
so, for me, it's
Life
really
is a
simple.
risk. You can literally
You buy
walk
the
out
dips,
and get
you
struck
dollar
by
cost
lightning.
average, and you wait. If it's the right dev, the right community, the right project, it's a no-brainer. These exchanges are thirsty. Let me give you guys some insight on the business of crypto, because a lot of you are, you're on the investor or the portfolio side of the game. Some of us are.
Make sure.
Damn,
sorry to
dude.
interrupt. Make sure everybody's retweeting this.
Where are we at right now?
Let's
Let's
get more
see.
exposure. Let's get more.
Oh shit, we're at
people in
40.
here,
Are you gonna
guys.
sell then or
Everybody,
what?
Like, retweet, comment. Let's go viral, guys.
So let me give you some
I
games
bought
on
in
the
around
business
this area
side of
right here.
crypto.
I
For
bought
those of
in
you
around
that,
right here.
Maybe don't know about the behind-the-scenes stuff.
And
because
then
you're
I
just an
bought
investor or
in
You just watch videos on the side. These exchanges
around
are
right
really
here.
hungry. So
Around this
because
area.
of the bear market, They
No, it's
lost,
F4 again.
hundreds of
Each
millions of
side, I
dollars in
believe.
potential revenue and opportunity.
I think this
Billions
is
of
a new
dollars
support,
in
honestly.
valuation in some
That's my
cases.
opinion. It could dump
And so these
further.
guys are really hungry.
This could actually
for
be a
the
head
right
and shoulders
projects
pattern,
with
and
a
it could
ton
dump.
of upside,
And I called it on
communities,
Pepe.
and tremendous volume. So that's just one of
Check
the
this
many,
out.
many, many reasons why I got so excited about Pepe 2.0. It's why I
Look.
continue to get more excited about Pepe 2.0.
I called this head and
yeah,
shoulders
this is
pattern
like
on
the
Pepe, and then
opening
it
salvo.
dumped.
And so
Didn't
7
pump
days
right
from now
away,
is going to be a lot of
consolidated,
fun.
and then
30
slowly
days from now
pumped.
is going to be insane.
Dumped.
90
But
days from now, it's going to
Pepe
be
now
epic.
found its new
A year
support,
from
so
today, it's going to be meteoric. And then some of you
could be
are
a
going to be
possibility
like,
we do the
they're
same
going to
thing,
make stories
but
about you. They're going to make
I
YouTube
kind of
videos
doubt
about
it.
you.
If we have good
Right?
news
Your
in the
name
next
is
couple
going to be
days,
written in like the Hall of Fame of crypto. There's just, if you're in this game long enough, there are these OGs, there are these legends, there are these people whose names are out there, who made all this crazy money because they had the energy to do so, and the fortitude. So yeah, I mean, and one last point I'll make, I tweeted this earlier. I think it's important. A lot of people are like, yeah, if I had the opportunity to get into SHIB
their
week
tokens are
one,
in.
Doge week one, I'd be living a different life. I'd have generations of my family set forever. And honestly, like, here's the God honest truth. There's a lot of people that never would experience that because on day 4 on a dip, they paper hand, right? Or day 11, when they hear some fake news, right? They believe mainstream media of crypto, right? They jettison their future. Don't be that person. Discipline, consistency, fortitude. That's what it takes to win in literally everything in life. It's never easy. It's never quick, but it does take time. Now, Pepe 2.0, this is different. This is on a level that I haven't seen since 2021. So I'll make exceptions when I see reality happening in real time. But that's my calculus. That's how I view the project. That's why myself, Stecky, Pop, and others will continue to talk about projects that we're excited about in real time as this market continues to grow and foment and the stories and the narratives get out. And so I'm really excited to be here. And it's a great day to be in crypto. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for giving me a chance to share my heart, share my mind.
Hennick, no, man, we definitely appreciate you coming in, spreading some words of wisdom. That's the boy Hennick. He's done some YouTube videos, how Eric was bringing him in. So you guys go check out his channel. Also, Stecky, Your Pop. Them three have been holding some community spaces. We've
John,
been sharing
too, don't
those
forget
throughout
about him.
the Telegram. Also been dropping those in the Twitter. So sometimes they have some community spaces. You guys check it out. If they're hosting them, you guys can go join those. So just to kind of piggyback off of Hennick a little bit, right? We are in a different time when Pepe launched, right? It was a more bearish time. Now, we have BlackRock coming in. We have, Bitcoin at 30K and looking even more bullish coming into this week. We have, ETH sitting at 1900, 1918, something like that, right? And looking, back into that 2K mark. What's next? 2500, $3,000 ETH. And if you guys know, we are paired with ETH. So as ETH increases, so does our market cap and so does our price, right? That's the way it correlates. And not only that, it brings, again, that fear factor. The fear to greed index is looking more green, right? There's less fear in the market. There's a lot of positivity that's happening that is going to benefit Pepe 2.0. And as you can see, there's a lot of things that has really sparked this space. And it's started with Pepe 2.0, just how it started with Pepe the first time. If you guys want to know what listings we have and currently what exchanges we're on, you guys can go on CoinMarketCap, right? We're on BitGet, MEXC, LBank, right? DigiFinex, all these different ones. They're all listed on there on CMC. You guys can go check it out. And that's where we're at, right? So appreciate that. Just to kind of reset the room. I know Stecky had me do that in one of the spaces, and it's actually a really good idea. So shout out to Stecky. That's actually a good strategy, and I appreciate. We're always growing. I don't know everything. Slingshot here doesn't know everything. Eric, whoever it is, doesn't know everything, and the more we can learn from each other is always good. So, resetting the room here. Where this is Pepe 2.0 spaces, right? It all started off, unfortunately, right? My friend was blacklisted. We decided to launch this project completely, fully decentralized compared to everything else. So completely decentralized, really. and really looking to reignite the market, just how Pepe did the first time. And this is Pepe 2.0, no blacklisting, completely fair launch. This was a stealth launch. There was no pre-sale, and really, we're looking really, really good. We're sitting at 19,800 holders, almost 10,000. You know, we've been trending on Dex Tools #1. We're going to continue to trend on there. We have news articles coming early next week. We have a big ad campaign starting as well. You're going to see ads on Dex Screener, ads on Etherscans, ads on a lot of different crypto platforms. Over the night, you're going to see over $30,000 in buybacks. We've been adding to the LP people. I know the LP ratio is kind of low, just like Pepe, right? It's not a negative thing. Pepe went to 2 billion, right? So let's keep that in mind. But we're still adding to the LP because we have those funds. We've
Market
added
cap is
over
insane.
between 30 to 40 ETH to the LP to make it strong. And really, this community is just growing. And if you take the step back, we're only 3 days old. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. We got High Functioning. He's been waiting to speak. I'm going to unmute you. Again, appreciate everybody being here. High Functioning, you are unmuted. How are you, my man?
What's good, man? How you doing, Dev?
Hey, doing good, doing good.
So I just wanted to call and kind of share. My boy Stecky made this call. We were down around like 4 million market cap, and you're talking about liquidity. I had my hands sweating a little bit on the couch that first night because we were low, boy. Slippage had to be high to get in, and I mean, you've done nothing but manage this since then, or whoever's managing this, and it's been working well. I was a little nervous too because I like charts a lot, and it was just up, 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 and I was like, dude, we need to cool off. We need to cool
100%.
off.
We need a cool
And we
off.
have.
We have it
And we've
now.
got a pretty strong bottom going as well, and I like that. But
Agreed.
what really made me hold my large bag that I ended up acquiring was Pepe has 650 million market cap, I think, and it's been flat for 35 days. So, like, in respects to that, I mean, the whole idea of this season is to catch the gains. You don't have to leave, your favorite meme. You're still chilling on Pepe, and where do you want to be at? I mean, I'm not saying it has to be like a versus thing, but it's just if you're looking to make gains, both, right? Like both. So that's my thesis, and I'm sitting here looking at all that market cap sitting on the other side and some stagnation. I'm looking at a lot of really, really big name accounts that they like to pull the fucking chart so wide and be like volatility, volatility, volatility. You go and you look, make sure when you see that, put it on a 30-minute chart. Zoom out and look at the whole thing and ask yourself, are you seeing volatility thrown in your face? Or are you being shilled something? Because that's the kind of shit that makes me start to exit when I see things. And I'm not saying you have to exit. It could, when you get listed on exchanges, all kinds of shit happens, adding to the strength also here. But I'm starting to ramble, and I don't want to ramble on too much. The shit's lit, dude. It's done a lot really fast. You're managing it top notch. I tried to spread a little bit of money out. I caught a $400 rug with a beautiful chart, but that's life in this space. And I appreciate what you're doing, and I appreciate you dropping a contract that allows for it to have this opportunity.
We appreciate that. Thank you, High Functioning. Yeah, man, I know there was concerns with that LP, and we're doing our best to definitely continue to add to that. Right, we hear the community, and we also know that hey, let's get into it. And also, with these dips, it's a lot easier to be adding to that. So we've been adding throughout the 3 days, and we're gonna continue to add. Right, that's the beauty about our 1-1 tax. Right, we're able to at some point, once the whole world really knows about Pepe 2.0, that can just be going to liquidity, right? That can just strengthen our LP. There's so many things we can do with that 1-1. And right now, really, we're focusing on, we are using a percentage, putting it into the LP and buybacks and keeping a strong chart, but as well as mostly trying to get that exposure, right? We're trying to get more eyes on this project. Let's get everyone talking about it. Let's get trending everywhere. And it just spreads like a wildfire. It's like a TikTok video going viral. It's like a YouTube video going viral. And the beauty about crypto and those things, right? It can happen overnight, right? Man, you know how many when I first got into crypto, there was times I saw dips like this, right? And I'm like, oh man, it's probably my second token I'm in, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll probably exit, and then overnight, boom, it's gained freaking 300%,
That's
500%,
insane. That's
and I'm
worse.
like, wow, if I would have just locked my phone and gone to bed and woke up, I would have been in a different position, right? And that's the beauty about this space, right? It can spread like wildfire, and anything can happen at any moment. And really, we're just looking to continue to build the stability of the project, looking to gain the exposure and continue to grow our holder counts, our community, and it's
You're
really
selling or
happening.
you're
I
still
mean, you
holding?
guys go really look when did a project accomplish everything that Pepe 2.0 has in 3 days, right? Then we'll see what we've accomplished in 7 days, and then in 30. All those things are
I think this
really
might be the bottom right here.
amazing to
This
just
area
think
right
about,
here
right?
might be the
We're three
bottom.
days in, and it's like, wow, I don't think I personally have seen anything
Just gotta
like
hold
it,
this strong.
right? So definitely something to think about. And again, like Henrik said, nothing's financial advice. Don't let someone. I'm not telling anybody, yo, go buy. Nobody can tell you to buy. No one can tell you when to sell. You guys make your own decision. At the end of the day, you're responsible for your funds. You're responsible. You know what your needs are, right? What you can do, and that's that, right? Don't let people manipulate you, and that's the advice I can give, right? Don't The advice is don't let financial advice come
Advice
to you.
is
I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah.
non-financial
Yes,
advice.
it makes lots of sense, bro.
The
Everything that
advice
you've
is
said,
that this
everything
is
that
not
everybody's
financial
said so
advice.
far on stage tonight has been amazing. So, kudos to all of you. Okay, I just want to let you guys know that this project and the second coming, the second chance of Pepe has been like something. It feels like a dream. The market was so dead. The market was dead. Can we all agree to that? How crappy the market was, and then out of nowhere,
Guy
this
really
Pepe
has fucking
2.0
sound
gets
effects
launched,
and
and everybody's looking around, wondering what the heck's going on. Me, I sleep on the
probably get
blockchain.
some sound
Call me
effects, man.
blockchain sleepyhead. Remember Pokemon
Chain sleepyhead, let's
Snorlax?
go.
Slingshot the fucking Snorlax, man. Call me Snorlax the way I sleep on this blockchain, boys. You know, I remember last bull run, I threw $300, one bean. I saw that bean go to $400,000 in 3 days, guys. When I tell you I sleep on
Insane.
this blockchain, my new
Damn.
nickname's Snorlax. I'm gonna have to switch my name. Pokemon PFP coming in. But let me tell you guys, the way that this is unfolding, the way that I saw the original Pepe at $15 million market cap, the way that I invested in Pepe 3 months before Pepe even came out, the dreams that I have about becoming a billionaire through crypto, the way that I used to be in high school and see Bitcoin at $70 a coin, the way that my boy sent me half a Bitcoin, and I was like, what the fuck is this? He said, it's internet money, bro. I said, what the fuck? What is internet money? What is this, bro? Give me USD. You trying to scam me, bro? What is a Bitcoin? Give me USD. Are you crazy? Yeah. All that resonates in my fucking soul. All that resonates with me. Satoshi Nakamoto, where you at, dog? You got me resonating right now. You got me vibing right now. You got me feeling like crypto is going to allow me to change the world and everybody that's in it right now. You know that only 2% of the world actually even knows about fucking crypto? 2, 3, 4, 5%. Do your own research. I don't know the exact number,
It's the reason why
but
I'm
it's a
extremely
small
bullish
amount.
on crypto.
There's
We
so many
haven't even
conspiracy
touched the
theories
surface
going
yet.
around about who started crypto, which government entity is behind it, who's doing this, what's doing that, what's
got a
actually
whole
the
entire
algorithm
topic about that,
between the
but I'm not even
codes,
gonna talk
what
about
the
it.
hell's going on. Bro, the world is fucking changing all around us, and things are happening, and we're early. And when you guys gotta take all the attributes of what crypto is in the world and add them up, write them down. You know that little tingly feeling you get when things are about to change in your life? You fucked up the first time. Here came the second time.
That's a great question.
This is Pepe 2.0.
In my opinion,
This is your second chance.
I think it's
oh
gonna
my
pump.
gosh.
That's
I'm
just
looking
my
at the
opinion.
website
But
right now.
We're gonna
Second
go over
chance,
charts right now,
I
and I'm
believe
gonna
in
go ahead and
second
give you my
chances.
analysis on all of this.
You fucked up at your job. Your boss was about to fire you, and he gave you a second chance. There's your second chance. Your mom's mad at you because you didn't take out the garbage. You were at home. You're living at your parents' house. You got to help clean around the house. There's your second chance. She didn't kick you out of the house. You know?
Welcome.
You out here, your girlfriend's mad at you. You're supposed to take her out to a nice steak, lobster dinner, maybe take her to McDonald's because you lost all your Ethereum. You're aping some shitcoin
I like
runs.
McDonald's.
This is your second chance. Come on, guys. You got to believe. You got to believe that what you're hanging around, what you put your time into, what you
could
chill,
be.
You gotta believe in something, people.
There's been a lot of cases. I mean, look at Terra Luna. You know,
I
look at
believe
FTX.
in this community.
It's
I'm watching that crazy ass chat. You see how crazy that chat is? I can't even type. You guys are breaking my phone. Someone sent me a new fucking iPhone. You guys are breaking my phone when you're spamming and getting hyped in there. Slingshot around the world. I'm gonna need a couple phones because I have a feeling in the next 3 days between the rumors going around.
Real question is, are you still holding though?
The blockchain that I sleep on. Call me Slingshot, aka Mr. Snorlax Pokemon. Okay. Between all these different things happening, something's brewing. You know, something's definitely brewing, and I got my eye on it. When you all have an experience and you missed it and you get a second chance. Wait till we all have the experience. Wait till you guys can literally
Pepe,
say, "Hey,
the original
I was
one.
in there.
I thought I was in a
I missed
dump.
the
And
first time. I hit it the
second.
second time. Now I know what that guy was talking about in that Twitter Spaces. Now I know what he was saying. It makes sense. Then you might sleep on the blockchain too. Then you might actually believe in coins that you.
Hey, low key, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's
build a
insider
community.
trading.
At
There's
the end of the
no
day, it's not
way
what you know,
he
it's who you
decided
know.
to go ahead and, I even knew someone that threw in like
get close to the
over
ones
100,000,
building a relationship.
over 100,000, or maybe 100,000, and made
hey, how do
over
I
a
buy?
million.
What is this?
Like, how do you know? You know what I mean? It's like there's
I'll
no
tell you
way
guys
just
something
randomly
for
throw
free.
that kind of money.
The guy
I don't
that
know.
helped me
Maybe I'm
buy
not in that
crypto,
level yet where I'm okay burning like $100,000, knowing that I might lose it. You know, maybe I'm not at that level yet, but I think it's insider trading in my opinion.
Be humble. Be bigger than life. That's it, man. That's all I had to say. I'll pop back in, but bro, I just got a tear in my eye right now because, like,
Guys,
you know, God really changes things for
parties.
He really does change. It is just so beautiful to be.
I don't know. Maybe it could be.
Really.
Die, bro. Millions. Retweets. 10 million retweets on Pepe too. Look it up. Oh my God.
I love you guys. I really love you guys.
Live. He's crying of joy. He's crying for you
Oh,
guys.
what is going on?
Oh my
God. Yeah, you're right.
I love you guys, man. This is beautiful.
Is this guy really crying, bro?
Let's go.
Like I'm not making fun of him, but I can't
live and rub it in someone's face that we have 4,000 people on the space.
That's insane. 4,000? That's insane.
I don't think you do. Slingshot is a player, an OG lover, and a scam hater, and we're about to go not for a PlayStation, but we're gonna get a space station and beyond. This isn't squared. This is cubed to the 100 millionth level. This is Pepe 2.0, baby. I'm getting fired up. I'm getting goosebumps. I think the Holy Spirit is talking to me right now, and he's saying, "Hodl, Pepe 2.0, and just trust."
SBF or the guy that was just speaking Slingshot.
And if the community trusts, guess what? The devil trusts this project even more. If the community does not sell out and we just hold, we will show the world what the hell it means to have.
Bro, I can't tell if half these people are trolling or being for real, dude.
Matches, that's why the market cap is so high, because
almost feels like I'm in a cult. We're in a Pepe 2.0 cult now,
and you
guys.
Ask them, hey, is there any other coin that, Michael Saylor? There is no other coin. There is only Bitcoin.
You know, why is the market cap so high? Because the community behind that project is
Does Slingshot
high
or
level crazy
SBF?
conviction. And that's simply what it is. You know, hodl.
I like
Hodl.
Ferraris.
If
I
you're
don't know
down, oh
what
my
you
God,
guys
I'm
think,
so
but
down. Oh
you
my
know, if
God,
I
I lost
make a
it. Come
couple
on,
milli,
brother.
I'm for
You
sure gonna
found
get
the
a
right
Ferrari first.
project, and time will reveal. We're going to tier exchanges. This is going to be talked about. We have all the indicators.
Percent. I
Exchanges will
mean,
want to list
that's
us for
what a
free.
lot
It's
of
going to get to that
influencers have been
level.
doing in the past. You know, a
So,
lot of them,
yo, Slingshot, man, that was
do that.
emotional. That was beautiful. That was
Yeah.
sexy.
I mean, it's the
That
same thing
was
with the
getting me
traditional stock
pumped up. Some
market.
margaritas
You
on the weekend,
know,
baby.
you
That's
have
all I
Jim
got to say.
Cramer.
Slingshot, brother.
Yeah,
Whatever
see,
you're drinking,
supposedly he was like a
I
humble
am
guy,
over here
SBF, but yeah,
in Dallas,
BS.
Texas. I need that heat.
I need that shit too, man. Send me what
But
you
yeah,
got.
it's the same thing with the traditional
Shit.
stock market. You
Send
know,
a
you have Jim
screenshot and post
Cramer
it in the
talking about
comments.
buying the
Everybody need to
dip
know what you're
or
drinking.
buying, and then a lot of
Let's
stocks go
go.
down to zero
I'm
pretty
not
much.
drinking and I'm not smoking. I'm just high on life, high on this blockchain,
It
guys. I love
sounds
you.
lit.
It's just so beautiful, you know, to see this community come together.
About Volt, I
All
really
right,
wish I
guys.
would have bought in about
I'll
that,
be
and same
back.
with Colt as
We
well.
appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, Slingshot, the
All right,
voice. Slingshot coming in, bringing the energy. Yo, this is the community right here speaking, right? That's
This
that's
guy's
that's who's
full of
around
energy.
here.
That's good. I like
And
that.
you know, Slingshot, maybe you know how he said he's not high off anything or drink. Maybe it's just that Pepe 2.0. You know, makes him feel good, makes him feel high on life.
It's
So
nice. I like
at the
that.
end of the day, you know, earlier today I was talking in the Telegram VC, and I was just telling everybody, you know, sometimes we get caught up in crypto.
This is
At the end of the
definitely go
day,
ahead
the
and
number
connect,
one
man.
thing we need to focus
Let's
on is
definitely
our
connect.
health, right? We need to think about our health because an unhealthy person constantly thinks
Comment
about their
down
health,
below
and a
another
very healthy
coin you're currently
person
looking at.
just
Definitely would like to
neglects
make a
it,
video.
right? So never take what you have for granted. Always know that really we are blessed, and no matter if you're having a bad day, you know, your girlfriend broke up with you, your wife left you, you know, whatever it is, or you know,
If your
you're down
wife
some
left you, your
money. At the
girlfriend
end of the day,
left you,
being healthy is
definitely go
the most
ahead and buy
important
Pepe
thing, right? And if
2.0.
someone on here is unhealthy and you know is going through some things in your life, you'll get through it. You know, you'll get through it. Keep your head up. You have people who care about you. Just know that there's people who care about you, and really, we're all here for you. That's what a community is for, right? So, love to see the community coming together. Love the positivity, and that's what crypto's about. That's what crypto's about, bringing people together from different places around the world. You know how many people I know that I like to call they live in the future, right? They live in Australia. They live in this different time zone. I'm like, yo, it's Friday.
Definitely
They're like,
added
oh, it's
Cold
Saturday
Dow.
for me. And I'm like, what?
Volt, do you think it's
What?
too late?
It's crazy, right? It's crazy to think that not everybody's going through the
I'm going to go ahead
same
and take a
things,
look
but
at
you
Volt right
meet
now.
different people and you get together, you hear different stories. It's just amazing. It's amazing. And you know, one cool thing, like Hennet, he's saying he was watching your pop videos. Now you know, now they're here talking. They're having spaces together, right? You know, those are those are great things. Sometimes we never know where life is going to take us, what opportunities we have, just like this opportunity, right? Your second
$2.1
chance
million.
at Pepe. You missed Pepe the first time. Well, here's your second opportunity. Don't miss it, right?
Sorry,
Don't
like the
miss it.
light,
And
the light
at
that
the
I
end of
have
the
is
day,
like literally
always do
blinding me,
your
so I could
research.
barely
Always
see
go in,
my my
making
keyboard.
sure that you're making your own educated decision. Because if several people are saying one thing, whether it's a great positive thing or whether it's a negative thing, you don't know if that's the reality, right? Go in, do your research, find out
Pablo
what's what,
CRO's
and
promotion.
let's get it, right?
Is
Let's
Pablo
get it. So
influencer or YouTuber? So
I
you go ahead and check
know
out.
Efemina, you've been waiting for a while. I'm gonna let you to speak. Appreciate everybody being here. Love the positivity. Let's keep that going. At the end of the day, man, we're here. Pepe 2.0.
This
How
one,
are
right?
you
I'm
today?
assuming. Just 1 month ago. I know Volt has been out for a while.
I'm doing very great. Very, very.
For sure. Did they like do like a version 2 or something? Because I could have sworn Volt has been out for like over a year, like almost 2 years if I'm not mistaken.
Great. I'm so glad that you brought me
Like 1 year. happened? Is that on me or what? We're still live? That one, okay. Did my headset die or something, or what's going on?
2.0. I'm not scared to say it anywhere.
Okay, I hear him.
I will say that to anybody. Nobody give me any money to invest, so I'm proud to say in my country because people are going through a whole lot around the globe. So you don't allow someone to detect you that no, you don't need to buy Pepe 2.0. What the fuck? You don't have the right to say that to anyone. Allow people to invest. Me, I'm a freelancer. I'm a single dad. I'm battling cancer, and I lost my wife this year. So I don't look at anyone. No one can stop me. In the Amazon rainforest, we have about 180 different species of frogs. We have the tree frogs, the bullfrogs. In Africa, we have almost about 200 different species of frogs. So when you say the frog is green, it's not just green, it's a lie. I've seen a yellow and a black frog here in Africa to have different colors of frogs. So the frogs, one thing we know about the frog here in Africa is that it's a symbol of hope. It gives hopes to people. So that hope, do not allow anybody to take that hope from you. Pepe 2.0 is a hope you've been looking for. If you mix out from Pepe, this
Yo!
is a new hope. When you
Damn,
see
what's
the
been going on
frog,
with
whenever
Vault,
they lay
man?
their eggs,
Straight
you
dump,
see
but I mean, it has
thousands
a
of
total market cap of
tadpoles
24
together,
million.
thousands, millions of
It's
them
pretty
together.
crazy.
That's what we're seeing right now in Pepe
If I see it can
2.0.
break
That's why
this
you
area,
see
I'm
this
definitely
space.
gonna go
We
ahead
have
and
about
get me
almost
a bag.
4,000 people in this particular space. So please do not allow anybody to phone you.
Resupply?
Do not allow anybody to
Nice.
deceive you. Any
Why did
influencer to
dump
tell you,
though?
no, don't go in. Go in, my
Team
brother.
tokens
Invest
maybe?
whatever invest in whatever you want to invest in. Don't allow anybody to decide for you and follow the process, follow the community. You can get good information from the community. And it's a very strong community because just 3 days you can see the amount of orders on the wallets. And you remember we have different exchange listing already, so we still have more orders in the exchanges also. So please do not allow anybody to pull you out. This is here to stay, and I'm here to stay also. I know I'm going to defeat cancer. Is not the end of my life
Dude, I
because
do have a
one
lot
thing I
of
pray to
listens.
the
That's pretty
Almighty
good.
is that He should
Definitely
guide
gonna
me
add
so
this
that
to
I
my
can
watch
take care of my
list.
two sons. The senior one is 7, the junior one is 3 years. So I'll be alive to take care of them. We enjoy Pepe 2.0 together. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
E- Sorry, I kind of getting a little choked up here. I'm sorry about the loss of your wife. I really am. If everyone right now, if you look at, next to your microphone, there's a little heart with a little plus. That's how you can do emojis. I want everybody drop some hearts. You just push that. That's for FMN. Nah, please, everybody, just show some respect, right? I'm sorry about that, and you're going through cancer, and you will get through it. And the reason I say that is because, and I getting kind of choked up because I have a sister that's going through cancer, right? And she's had some operations,
I'm just literally spamming the heart button.
and she's kind of defeated it too, So that's why I preach health is the number one thing. You never know what people are going through. You never know, and it's crazy how right before I said that, you come up and that's what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
Ben's interesting. I'll
There's
say
a
that
there's
at
a lot of
least.
people going through different things, and at the end of the day, to be very honest with you guys, money's not the most important thing. The memories you make with your
Health
family,
is
the
wealth,
memories you make with the
100%.
people around you, that's the most important thing. That's why you got to go out, touch some grass, focus on
Dude,
yourself.
for reals.
So
I know. I
you
don't want
will
to be a
get
dick,
through it.
especially since
You
I'm
have a
live.
Pepe 2.0 community
But yeah, you're
backing
right.
you.
I mean, it shows
Anything you
that,
need, you
vulnerability,
can
which is good
DM
for the
me. You want to
community. The
talk about
fact
things,
that we have
DM
a
the
dev
account.
doing this, pretty much acting
Really,
as a
we're here
psychiatrist, it's
for
pretty
you.
good.
And,
That's really
kind of
bullish, in
tying
my
in back
opinion.
into the business thing,
But I agree with you.
really, it's awesome to hear that you were a Pepe or maybe currently still a Pepe holder, right? And you believe in Pepe 2.0. I know there's those fudders or people who are Pepe maxis who don't believe about the Pepe 2.0 and what's going on and whatever it is. But at the end of the day, kind of, like Henrik said, and I've said it before, without Pepe, there is no Pepe 2.0, right? There really isn't. And what Pepe did for us in the market months ago was amazing. It really brought life back into this space that was really, really necessary. And then unfortunately, the volume started going down.
Who is?
There wasn't tokens, honestly, 2 weeks ago, even or maybe 3 weeks ago, they weren't breaking 100K, 200K. Maybe one out of the whole week was going to 1 million, right? Now, just like Pepe did, Pepe 2.0 is bringing that excitement back, right? It's bringing that excitement and really igniting the space, just how Pepe did, right?
I hope
this token is not to
goes
be
as
against
planned.
Pepe.
But
right?
I
had a lot
see
of
where you're
Pepe
coming
maxis,
from. I see where you're coming from.
really FUD. And just like you said, don't let the FUD get to you guys, right? The contract's secure, clean contract, renounced, fair game, fair play, fair launch.
So
no
don't send
pre-sale,
money to anybody for
right?
sure.
And really, we've been adding LP. That's something that's able to separate us from the other Pepe, right? But there's no shots at Pepe. We're just saying Pepe 2.0. We're here, right? So let's continue to build this community and really push forward, right? So I appreciate everybody that's come up. Really, just want to reiterate, reset the room before we call the spaces a night. We've been on here for almost an hour and a half.
Come on, let's get
guys.
Some positivity.
This is Pepe 2.0
in the room.
We're
no
sitting
more crying.
At somewhere like 16 mil market cap, something like that. Over 9,800 holders. We're continuously growing those holders. We're about to break that $10,000 holder
Yeah, I
mark.
heard about that.
We're all from different parts of the world.
Didn't
Nigeria,
this guy
Australia,
pretty much use all that money?
Dallas,
pretty much
Texas,
did
right?
FTX, right?
Said we're from.
But the project's still alive.
We're from everywhere. People gather together to form this community, to reignite the meme space and bring life back in. The chart is consolidating. It ran up hard in 3 days.
Ben's looking
went all the way to $55 million market cap. There's a retracement. Now
could
we run it back up this week. Big ad campaign starting. You're going to see a lot of ads in different crypto platforms. We've been adding to the LP and continue to add.
I heard about that. 30 to 40 I heard about that with
LP.
Shinobi. Yep.
You're going to see over $30,000 in buybacks overnight tonight.
A lot of these people with the coins
continue
make a lot
to push
of money,
Pepe
man.
2.0.
I mean,
the biggest thing I can ask
the devs making a lot of money.
Tell a friend.
I mean, they're at 1%.
Right?
Somebody
who hasn't heard about Pepe,
which is about 2%. So
maybe
just calculate 2% out of
just kind of bring it up
$40 million. Like they're making
don't force anybody to buy
per day,
depending on your relationship, whatever it is, right? But just spread the word. Hey, Pepe 2.0. It's going,
it could be.
It's going well. There's a dip. Or just check it out. Do your own research. You make your decision. Let people know about it. At the end of the day, you guys go around.
Make sure to go ahead and stay after this space, because I'm definitely going to go ahead and do some
You're doing your part
real quick.
Word of mouth
call it a day, and tomorrow going to go ahead and do
and then
a
you add that with marketing.
Pepe 2.0. Welcome
we'll
everybody.
Take over everything. So we appreciate everybody tuning in.
I low-key
think
this is my pump, but let's see where
this is going to go. For
it is
amazing spaces. Thank you everybody who came up to speak. Bringing a lot of energy. And then just to close it off, man, again, because it's very dear to my heart.
It's
some hearts in the chat for the loss of your wife, and that you're going to defeat cancer. I know you'll get through it, man.
Let's see, can I do the
Thank you guys. Appreciate everybody.
Man, I can't. It's not letting me. Yeah, this thing's geeked up.
Thank you so much.
Okay, there
you guys have a.
So it looks like it ended. Yeah, it looks like it ended, but definitely go ahead and make sure to subscribe. I'm still going to go ahead and stay on for a couple more minutes, give everybody my opinion on what I think is going to probably happen. And let's go ahead and see the charts now. So let's go ahead and start off with Pepe real quick. We're going to go ahead and do some quick little TA on that. See where I think things could be heading out to. So if we actually look back into the chart, back in Pepe, right here, we did have, little dumps coming in before we had that massive buy-in. I did call in this head and shoulders pattern before it dumped. It did dump, and currently right now we have broken that area of resistance. So right now, if we do go ahead and hold around this area for Pepe, the original, I do believe something's kind of fishy or a glitch. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. It's maybe because I'm streaming a lot of things right now. Could be it. But hopefully this live turned out pretty well. I'm looking to go ahead and do lives probably on a daily, but I'll definitely go ahead and be doing Pepe 2.0 news, whatever. And then I'll definitely go ahead and do lives on any news that are urgent, especially like the spaces and stuff, that those kind of deals. But for Pepe, the original one, it does look like support's holding right here. In my opinion, I think if Pepe does pump, low-key, I think, in my opinion, that Pepe 2.0 might pump as well. You do have to keep in mind that we've been pumping for 3 days. Pepe 2.0 is losing holder, and it stopped at 9. Yeah, I mean, what do you think? So, right now, in my opinion, like I said, I think 9,000 holders, if we could even go above, we're good. Even if we do dump for a couple days, like right now, look, we're already turning a little bit green. So we could literally wake up tomorrow and we could be breaking new all-time highs, right? Or we could literally just go down to 0. In my opinion, right now, I think I found a pretty good area of support and resistance on Pepe 2.0. Obviously, it's a meme coin. You have to go ahead and keep that in mind. It just came out, so there isn't a lot of data yet, right? But I think this is a pretty good area of support. Sorry about that. I've been drinking this monster like rehab drink. I don't know what it is, like a raspberry tea or something like that. But yeah. So what I was saying, I think support's around this area, as we could tell. It has been holding this area of support a few times already. Around this area, I bought in like around right here the first time when I found out about it, and then I bought in right here again. Obviously, right now I'm kind of down. Definitely not going to go ahead and look into my wallet, but I do believe in this project. But if we don't hold this area of support around here, and this is meme coin, so that's the problem with meme coins. Support and resistance and all this doesn't really matter, especially when it pumps like this much. Like, it has pumped insane. Like, it doesn't even tell me how much it pumped, but it pumped insane. And we're barely now finding its area of support. So, if we do break below this area, which I hope we don't, we have been testing this area multiple times, but if we do not hold this area, do expect us to dump literally as low as over here, like around this area right here. I do think that's possible if we don't get enough, volume. Hopefully, I don't even know what the news were today. I thought we were supposed to get some like really big news that was going to pump this. I don't know. Hopefully we get this over the week. Like I said, the project's only a couple of days old, right? So this is normal. But this is kind of an area of resistance right here above this area. And like I said, take this with a grain of salt, because these are meme coins, so it's not accurate. You can't really, literally you can say that some really big, massive news and we can just go straight to the moon. But I would say this area around here, just to kind of make it a little bit more tighter, this is an area of resistance. So in my opinion, I do think that we could be pumping probably in like a week or 2 weeks. I would say that's my opinion. Definitely we'll go ahead and see how the day ends tomorrow. But this obviously is a doji reversal. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Usually around this time, it could go ahead and dump additionally, or it could just straight moon and make new all-time highs. But let's go ahead and take a look at Pepe, the original one, real quick, and see what it did after the couple days that it launched. And then we're going to end the video now in a few minutes. I appreciate everybody tuning in for the live. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, so Pepe, the second day, it actually dumped. Literally, it went live, it dumped, and then it pumped like the third day, fourth, fifth. So there was literally 4 days of greens and about 4 days of reds. I mean, what other exchange can it be? Do you think it could be either Binance? I mean, that's the only exchange that I could really think of. Zach exchange, the Pepe 2 def. No, yeah. What do you think? Like, do you think it would be Binance? I mean, I don't think it would be Coinbase. You know how Coinbase is. Like Coinbase is like didn't even want to list Pepe. I'm not even sure they ever listed them, but I know they were like making such a big deal about it. But in my opinion, I do think whales are coming in, and if we do have altcoin season or meme coin season coming in, we could definitely go ahead and see it pump. But let me know, like, what do you think the exchange could be? Like, the only top rated exchange that I could think of, let's go ahead and look at top rated exchanges, because you already have a good list. They said they have seven exchanges, but I only see 4. I don't know what other exchange they're talking about, but I only see 4. But like, let's see what other exchanges it could be. Let's go ahead and take a look at exchanges, and then let's take a look at what could be the top 1 exchange. The only one I could think of is Binance. Definitely, I don't think Coinbase is gonna list them. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Kraken could be possible. KuCoin could be it as well. Bybit, OKX. Honestly, who knows, right? I mean, crypto.com would be a crazy one. I wouldn't be surprised if it's crypto.com, even though it is at the 18. I really do think that would be pretty bullish. You know, like, especially for the US market. Like, the US market is not as knowledgeable as other countries when it comes to crypto, especially. So they need something that's very simplified. So I think probably if crypto.com does get listed for Pepe 2.0, that'd be pretty insane. But the only one I could think of would probably be Binance. What do you think? I know they've been writing articles, and I think that's been paid, but still, what do you think about that? The token, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, but the question is, are you selling or are you still holding? Because we are at, let's see what it's at right now. We're down 41% for the day. That's pretty insane. I mean, it's normal, right? 3 days of green. Hopefully tomorrow we're a green. If we could go ahead and pump, if we do get some like crazy news about like some new listing, that'd be pretty good. But honestly, in my opinion, I feel like exchanges don't really do much. I could be wrong, but I usually notice that when tokens get listed on exchanges, they kind of dump. Except when it's like the Coinbase or like the crypto.coms or the Binance, it usually moons. But like for the other exchanges, it doesn't seem to be like, it doesn't seem like people get crazy on the news with that. Yeah, so I only see about 4 exchanges right here. I don't know. Like, comment down below what other exchanges you guys think. But so they have L Bank, first one, Mexi, Digifinix, Biget, and if we get crypto.com, that'll be good. Bitmark. Let's see if they have anything. Nah, I doubt they'll have anything on their Twitter, but let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, I don't find it. I could have sworn that someone said on the Telegram, I think they said we have over 7 exchanges, but I only see on CoinMarketCap about 4. So, or maybe they meant like they have 2 more, 4, 5, 6, 3 more that are in the process, and that would make 7 exchanges. That'd make more sense. But I only see 4. I think they said they were going to go ahead and go into OKX, and then they got scammed, right? Oh yeah, but anyways, you were talking about, I forgot before I almost end the stream. I'm going to go ahead and do a video for tomorrow, but I wanted to go ahead and talk about this. You said that usually towards July, it's a really good time to go ahead and buy these altcoins or meme coins or, you know, cryptocurrencies, because they usually tend tend to pump, right? And I've actually noticed in the last couple of years, since like 2017, that usually around, and you're right, usually around like summer, for some reason, and it could probably be as well too that like the stock market is not as active during the summer, and I think that's the reason why people gravitate towards crypto, because it's pretty much open 24/7, and people are probably like, traveling and all that, and they like the flexibility of cryptocurrencies and forex markets. But I've noticed that around like July, like if you're looking at this back in 2021 in July, Bitcoin pumped from $34,000 all the way up to $59,000, and that was it ended around October. So around October, that's when we started having like the meme coin season, if you want to go ahead and call it. And then starting November, that's when Bitcoin started going down in November, and then December of 2021, that's when Bitcoin started going down, and it just kept on dumping. So based on that, I've noticed that usually on July it does tend to pump. So if Bitcoin obviously does go up, I do think a lot of these tokens are going to go up as well. And even if we go back to look, so this is back in 2021, right? You're like, oh no, John, like you're crazy, man. Like, let's go back. This is another July right here. 2020 of July. Bitcoin pumped from $9,000 all the way up to $52,000 or $58,000. That was back in 2020. Then we go back to July of 2019, and it actually didn't really do much action. It actually went slowly down. So that one, 2019, wouldn't, unless you consider it around this area right here. It looked like it started a little bit sooner, around May and June 2019, and then it pumped. And then what else? 2018, yeah, Bitcoin kind of went to the ground on this, but from here moving forward, usually around July, either pumps or dumps, and I think we might be having a pump coming into these markets. It's my opinion. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, right? So let's go ahead and see how people are reacting to this. Does seem pretty strong. Does 10,000 holders really matter? Yes and no. So we actually lost, and you're right, we've actually lost a few holders. We're down 0.37% for whatever reason. We were so close to hitting that 10,000 mark. Probably people causing FUD or whatnot, right? But I do think, personally, I do think that, if I'm not mistaken, maybe by next week we should be up over 10,000 holders, and if not, maybe by tomorrow or the weekend, by the end of the weekend. That's my opinion, and really the only way this is really going to get more holders is by just bringing more awareness, like telling people about it, more people watching these videos. Definitely going to go ahead and be doing more live streams, especially on Pepe 2.0 to keep everybody up with the news, and as well as doing content. So let's go ahead and see what I do. But in my opinion, I think Pepe is looking kind of decent. It's not looking the best. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say that, best things could happen. We're actually in a very, very, very sticky situation where if we don't hold this area, we could go ahead and dump. And it is super, super, super possible that could happen due to the fact that, people are paper handing at these levels. And that's not really good for people to paper hands around this level. So hopefully tomorrow we wake up with a pump. I will go ahead and make a video. It seems like everything's literally pumping right now. Like, look, everything's pumping. Everything's pumping right now in the market. It just seems like Pepe right now, it's like kind of just taking a breather, which is good, right? But let's see what else. It looks like most memes are pretty much popping right now at the moment. But appreciate everybody that tuned in onto the live. First live I ever made. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed it. And we'll go ahead and keep everybody updated. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing daily news if there's anything that comes out, and if it's urgent, I'll probably just go ahead and do a live stream. And if not, I'll just go ahead and post weekly on anything that comes up. But really appreciate it, everybody. Have a good night or good morning for those that are waking up. I'll go ahead and catch everybody